Hi. I'm sorry for coming up to you like this. It's just, well, I needed to talk to you. This is probably weird, right? I don't usually do things like this. I just stay quiet and walk away. But today, I decided to try. You're probably surprised I started talking to you out of nowhere. It's just, sometimes it's hard to keep the words inside, and I thought that maybe if I didn't say something now, I'd never have the courage. You've probably never noticed how often we cross paths. I mean, I notice you a lot. Even when we're just sitting near each other in class, or when I see you walking down the hallway. I, try not to stare though. That would be weird. But I really like the way you smile, and how you talk to people with so much kindness and care. That's rare. You're so real. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, I'd really like to get to know you better, if you're, okay with that. Oh no, did I say something stupid again? You can tell me if this is too much. I'll understand. It's just that you seem different in a good way. I know I'm probably not saying this the right way. In movies or books, people always seem so confident when they do this, like they just know the perfect thing to say. But me, I'm just standing here, rambling and probably making you uncomfortable. I didn't mean to catch you off guard. It's just, I've been thinking about this for a while. A long while, actually. Every time I'd see you, I'd tell myself, maybe tomorrow I'll say something. But tomorrow kept turning into next week, and next week into next month, and, well, you get the idea. I guess I was scared. Not of you. I mean, honestly, you're probably the least scary person I know. It's just, what if you didn't feel the same? What if I said something and it changed everything? But then I realized I'd rather take the chance than keep wondering. Because you're worth it. Even if you don't feel the same way, I wanted you to know how I feel. Oh gosh, I must sound so dramatic. I promise I'm not usually like this. It's just, you make it hard to think straight. I don't expect you to say anything right now. You don't have to, really. I just needed to let it out. Thank you for listening to me. That means more than I can say. This feels a little easier than I thought it would. Not easy, exactly. My heart's still racing like crazy, but it's not as terrifying as I imagined. I think that's because of you. You just have this way of making people feel safe. I don't even know if you realize it. The way you talk to people, the way you listen, it's like you're genuinely interested in what they have to say. It's rare to meet someone like that. That's part of why I like you so much. You're different. Not in some big, flashy way, but in the little things. Like the way your eyes light up when you talk about something you're passionate about, or how you're always the first to help someone, even if they don't ask. I probably sound like I've been studying you, huh? I promise I'm not some kind of stalker or anything. I just notice things about you, things that make me smile when I think about them later. You know, for the longest time, I thought feelings like this were supposed to be overwhelming, like they take over your whole world. But with you, it's different. It's not overwhelming, it's comforting. Like being around you makes everything else feel less scary. I don't know if that makes any sense. Maybe I'm just rambling again, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Do you ever feel that way? Like someone just makes everything a little brighter? It's okay if you don't want to answer. I just wanted you to know. You know, I've always been the kind of person who stays in the background. I'm not the loudest or the most confident. I guess you could say I'm the girl who blends in, and I was okay with that. At least, I thought I was. But then I met you, and suddenly, blending in didn't feel like enough anymore. I started wondering what it would be like if someone like you noticed me, really noticed me. It sounds silly, doesn't it? Like something out of a cheesy romance movie. But you make me want to be braver, to step out of my comfort zone. Even now, just talking to you like this, it's probably the scariest thing I've ever done. The truth is, I've been afraid of getting close to people for a long time. It's easier to keep a distance, you know. That way you don't get hurt. But with you, it's different. You make me feel like maybe it's worth the risk. I'm not saying I have it all figured out. Honestly, I don't. But I know how I feel about you. And I don't want to keep pretending I don't. You probably think I'm overthinking all of this. And maybe I am. But it's hard not to when someone like you comes into your life. I guess what I'm trying to say is you matter to me more than I ever expected. I don't know if this changes anything for you, but for me, just saying it out loud feels like a small victory. You know, I wasn't sure how this would go when I first walked up to you. I thought I'd stumble over my words or maybe just run away halfway through. But here I am, and I've said more than I ever thought I could. I don't know what happens next. Maybe this will just be a moment we look back on and smile about someday. Or maybe it could be the start of something. I guess that part's up to you. hang out sometime. I'd really like that. Okay, I guess I'll see you